Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another modded weapon guide here on Borderlands 2. Now although this is technically a modded weapon guide, it's mainly kind of a hybrid between a modded weapon and actually modded skills guide. But yeah, I'll explain that more in a bit more detail in a minute. This is made by Laxlife. Of course, Laxlife's the one that does quite a lot of skill modifications. We've previously reviewed the Scorn Unleashed. So today we're going to be looking at the Fat Stacks, which is a real good Anarchy builder for Gaige. So we're going to activate that right now in the console commands. And like I said, although this does help with actually improving Anarchy and things like that, this is actually the weapon we're going to use to do it. So of course, for those of you that don't know, Anarchy is a skill for Gaige that basically you build up stacks. The more stacks you get better damage and things like that, but you lose your accuracy. So this gun here is called the Gunny McGunface. You can see it's got a crap load of critical. It's a corrosive weapon that replaces the Retcher. There's a Github code you can have as well for it to actually get it. But we're going to be looking at building Anarchy and the actual damage. So you can see base damage right here on this Vandal is about 500 and something odd K. Not massive. We're using the Sandort for that. So yeah, basically all you've got to do with this is spec into a few of the Anarchy skills. You need to spec at least a pointed to typecast Ironcast and maybe get something to boost it. And then you can pull this gun out, and you can see when firing at an enemy, it builds your Anarchy stacks like at a massive rate, like an incredible rate right now. So all you've got to do is just keep firing this at enemies in a ridiculous fast fire rated weapon, and you're building your Anarchy stacks in no time at all. Or you can do what I'm doing right now, come into the dummy in Sanctuary, nice and safe, using him because technically he is an enemy, although he won't hurt you back, and just firing this thing off until you get 400 Anarchy stacks, which we're nearly at right now. It's been like 30 seconds and we're going to get our 400 Anarchy nice and safe just from using this weapon, which is ridiculous really. Now this weapon is supposed to be damaging. I think the critical chance is absolutely mega high, but it's so hard to kill enemies. Now and again you will just take a lucky fire at an enemy and it will absolutely one-pop them. But I've not really got the greatest amount of kills with that weapon, but it's not meant just for killing, it is meant to just build your Anarchy stacks to a ridiculous amount. And as you can see right now, the damage on the Vandal right here is absolutely insane. So yeah, you keep your 400 stacks after about 30 seconds, and as long as you don't reload prematurely on a weapon and activate Discord, you will keep them 400 stacks. So it is obviously sham fleeting time more than anything. That is the best way to go around it. All you've got to do is get a sham and an Orfleet and go around and destroy anything with 400 stacks. Like I said, as long as you don't activate Discord, you will be pretty set. So we will take this to do a few kills here and there, using the obviously 400 stacks of Anarchy while sham fleeting, that kind of thing. But this thing is just absolutely insane and a real good way to get your Anarchy stacks. So basically, yeah, this is just a Gaige stacked gun made by Laxlife. Like I said, he provides a Github code that is on his weapon information page on the community GitHub. It's got a huge fire rate on it, and I'll show you right now quickly where to get it on screen. All you've got to do is click on Borderlands 2 mods, head down to Laxlife's section, and then you can also browse some of his other things in there. Like I said, we've already done the Scorn Unleashed, things like that. And click on Laxlife, look through them. You're going to want Fat Stacks right at the top, and that is where the Github code is. You can see right there, as well as the information I'm reading through now and the code to actually execute it. So yeah, click on the raw tab, right click, save as, save into your Borderlands 2 binaries folder, and then activate it when coming into the game. So here is a few examples like I've showed you. I'm just going to run through Sawtooth Cauldron very quickly with this thing. You can get stacks on anything you want, like I said, as long as there's an enemy about to activate it, you will be pretty fine. So I'm just using this random guy over here before taking it through. Activate it right there, and then it should work. And after about 30 seconds or so firing enemies down there, I've got my fat 400 stacks right here. So it's time to go out and start doing some killing. Like I said, you can use the weapon itself. It really won't do much damage unless you land a lucky crit, and it's very hard to get crits. But you can certainly try. But yeah, time to pull out the Shamfleeting, and as you can see, anyone that knows Gaige with a full amount of Anarchy stacks knows Shamfleeting is absolutely unreal damage, but not very accurate. That's where the Northfleets come in. You don't need to be accurate with the Northfleets. As long as you land near the enemy, it will destroy them. So yeah, there you go guys, that is the Fat Stacks mod made by Laxlife, the easy way to get 400 Anarchy stacks using a modified Retcher to build them on. So obviously, I forgot to mention as well, they're not only the way to get Anarchy is to shoot and kill an enemy, you can also gain them by fully emptying your magazine, and this is why this gun works so well to activate it, is because it literally is just one round in the chamber and it auto reloads, so you're constantly emptying your magazine very, very quickly. That's why it works without even killing an enemy once you've activated the kill skill. So yeah, not the biggest expert in all these skills and how they work and things like that, but it is pretty easy to understand, and that's why this weapon works so well. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this, and hopefully it helps you Gaige users out there who want to build some Anarchy stacks very quickly. Get this mod and it will certainly help you. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you've enjoyed, and yeah, let me know what you think of this thing down in the comments.